Yes, we can balance the bigger days with the more low key points. Yes, we can find that connection bit and be really reflective about what it is our children are trying to tell us. But there will be pressure points. There will absolutely be pressure points. And I'm sure as people are listening already to our points, they're thinking, but what about the bits I know are going to be hard? What about those? And this is absolutely the time before the children break for the holidays to really think about, where are my most difficult bits most likely to be? And it isn't about having a crystal ball. It's about using your knowledge of your child, knowing their history, knowing where they've been triggered before, knowing where you yourself as an adult and as the parent are likely to have reached boiling point. Excuse the pun, in the heat wave, but absolutely reached that boiling point. And really thinking about, what do I know about my child that I know in my head now I can prepare for a more trickier time. So preempting the pressure is tip number 4, isn't it? Mandie, where are your pressure points, or where have you had pressure points in the past where you're like, I know the next half a day or the next hour is really going to test me and my children?
Like I've already said, following a nice day out, I usually get a little bit of self-sabotage going on
Yep.
because my children don't always feel that they deserve having those nice days out. So they're going to remind me of how unworthy they are by really stepping up the game and reminding me of all the things that they do wrong. It can be after contacts, that's a big
Yeah.
thing in my family
After
because of
family
my
time.
situation.
Yeah.
That family time, that interaction, um, and sometimes it can also be, when they've had high stimulus day, like they've gone out with their friends or their friends have come around the house and then they've gone, and then it's gone from this real fun hustle and bustle, loud, noisy, really exciting, and then it's gone to being quite quiet. They can't cope with that transition, so they'll do something to keep that spike of energy going, even if it's negative energy.
Uh-huh.
And let's be honest, after a day out, after they've had people around the house, I'm tired by that point. So I'm not working at full capacity to be able to always recognize the signs or have the energy levels at that time of day to be able to respond appropriately all the time.
Yeah.
And do you know what? That's okay as well because I'm human,
Uh-huh.
and I get tired as well. But where possible, um, with all of the things we've already spoken about, we can put in those strategies for making sure, they know what's gonna happen through the day, that they know what the plan of the day is, what the timings of the day is, how things are going to look. If we're going for a day out, I show them pictures before we go. They're involved in that decision-making process. They're
Mm,
involved with all of that. So that helps them take a little bit of ownership, and that can help to dilute things.
yeah.
What I would also be saying to parents is, now is the time for you to make a plan.
Mhm.
When things are calm and you're not under so much pressure, now is the time to make a plan. So if things happen, this is how we're going to respond to it and share
Yeah.
that plan with anybody that's in the house.
Great. So we're really being proactive to some dysregulation, to a pressure point, rather than having to be reactive. And of course we do react, don't we? But if we know it's coming, we're more likely to be able to tap into kind of our therapeutic thinking, our paceful approach. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I know our listeners may be going, "For God's sake, they keep giving me more and more work to do." But honestly, it can be, it doesn't have to be hours and hours worth of work.
Yeah.
It can be little things that you do now, but the time you're gonna save yourself and the energy you're gonna save yourself
Mm.
in 4 weeks' time when you're right
Uh-huh.
in the thick of it,
Uh-huh.
that's when you're gonna be like, "Oh, actually, yeah, they were right. I'm really glad I did this."
Yeah. Yeah.